Look at you. You're a pathetic excuse for a manager.
I should have known you'd turn up.
Come on, mate. You gotta help me, and you gotta help yourself. The channel's dying. Munch Sport News is dying. Where's the FM21 content? What's going on?
This year's been crap. Leicester sacked me because I basically didn't touch them for like 3 months, and I'm out of a job again. So it's good.
I know you didn't do well at Leicester. Okay, I understand. But you've got to get yourself out of the slump, mate. For everyone's sake. I'm relying on you. We all need you.
My confidence has been knocked, mate. I can't do anything. I just got to sit here and just get on with it. Yeah, mate, it's better this way. It's just better like that. Hello?
Hello, mate. Yeah, it's Bobby Troller. Hello, mate. Yeah. Just to let you know, you were terrible at Arsenal. Didn't win anything for 9 years. Your channel sucks. He's terrible, mate. You just get sacked from every single job you go to. It's flipping hilarious.
Yeah, alright, all very, very fair points, but there's no need for it. There's no need for any of you.
Mate, you couldn't manage your way out of a paper bag.
Yeah? Well, I'll prove you wrong. Just you wait.
You couldn't manage to fill in a job application form, which is what you do all the time.
You know what? I've had it up to here with people like you, alright, Mr. Troller. I've had enough, okay? I'm going to be the best manager there has ever been.
No, not Brendan Rodgers. I already failed at that.
Oh, yeah. Top bands, mate. It's top. It's funny. Oh, yeah. It's so funny. Oh, brilliant, yeah.
Cheers for the segue intro. Cheers. Alright, bye. It's time to get serious. Oh, no, he's going to put the orange jumper on, isn't he? There you go. Nice and smart. Yep, he's put it on. He thinks he looks good. Well, we're back. That's good news. I better do my hair. It's time I got serious in FM, and it's time I actually won some silverware. And I know just the man I need to follow. Jose Mario dos Santos Mourinho Felix, aka known as Jose Mourinho, was born on January 26, 1963, and is one of the most decorated football managers in the history of the game. Despite an uneventful playing career, Mourinho has thrived at club management, winning 24 titles in his 20-year career. Despite starting his managerial career at Benfica, it was actually at rivals Porto that Mourinho catapulted himself into international stardom by winning the Champions League as well as maintaining domestic dominance. This led him to arguably his most famous job, where he took Chelsea to their first title within 50 years, retaining it the year after. After falling out with owner Roman Abramovich, he left Chelsea but would return back to retain the title a few years later. In the in-between followed more success. A wonderful season with Inter Milan saw an Italian side win the treble for the first time and helped Mourinho secure his second Champions League trophy. And then the big job, Real Madrid, where he was up against Pep Guardiola's now infamous Barcelona side and managed to topple them for one season and win the Liga. More drama followed on his return to Chelsea, as even though he brought the title back to Stamford Bridge, he was then sacked by Roman Abramovich and then fell into the arms of Manchester United, the job he had always craved, but it didn't exactly go to plan. Even though there were successes in his spell in Old Trafford in the shape of an EFL Cup and a Europa League win against Ajax in his first season, it was not enough to stop the supporters from becoming disgruntled with Mourinho's pragmatic style of football, and was sacked in 2018. After taking some time out of the game to do a bit of punditry work for Sky Sports, the job offer then came from an unlikely source. Tottenham Hotspur came calling and Mourinho moved and is still there at present, trying to work on bringing glory back to the Spurs. Good luck, Jose. It's not just the honours that make Jose a sensational manager, but the character that he brought to the game. Suave, sophisticated, arrogant, whatever you wish to call him, Mourinho changed the face of football forever and brought a little bit of sex appeal to the Premier League. Dubbed by the English media as the special one.
I'm European champion, so I'm not one of the bottle. I think I'm a special one.
Mourinho continues to be at the top of football's elite competitions, but now he has a challenger. That's right, everyone. Welcome to a brand new series of FM21 on the channel, the first major save of the year. And for those of you that are wondering, what is Matching Mourinho? Where's the Glory Hunter? Where's the club and country? Let me explain. This is a Glory Hunter because that essentially is what my main man Jose over here is. He keeps looking at me. Stop it. I didn't want to just do a normal Glory Hunter like Dr. Benji did last year because essentially that's taking someone else's idea and it wouldn't be fresh or new or original. So what I've decided to do is take one of the most decorated managers in history and I'm going to try and replicate and win every single trophy that this man has done in the same time frame. But there is a wildcard thing which I'll get onto in a minute. Of course, remember, if you did enjoy the intro, please do leave a like on the episode before I get into the nitty-gritty of what it is we're actually trying to win. And of course, if you're also new here, subscribe. There'll be plenty more stuff like that intro. Trust me, got loads planned. Loads. As much as COVID will allow me. For those of you in the future, if COVID has eventually stopped, welcome. You're a lucky lot. Okay, so essentially, this is what we are looking to win. In here is a list of all of Jose's achievements. I'm sorry, I'm in the way of his beautiful face. But these are all the things that I need to win within at least 18 years or so, potentially. I'll call it 20 because he's had a 20-year career so far, okay? So that includes 2 Premier Leaguers in Portugal, which is where we'll be starting. 1 Taça de Portugal, which is essentially the Portuguese FA Cup. 1 Super Taça, which is essentially their Community Shield in Portugal. 3 Premier League titles. 1 FA Cup. 4 Football League Cups. 2 Community Shields. 2 Serie A's. 1 Italian FA Cup called the Coppa Italiana. 1 Super Coppa Italiana. Again, Italian Community Shield. 1 La Liga, which is the one I'm really worried about winning. 1 Copa del Rey, 1 Supercopa de España, which again is the Spanish Community Shield. Yes, I've counted Community Shields in this because he does when he's having a bad season. And 2 Europa Leagues, as well as 2 Champions Leagues. Easy, no? No, of course it isn't. It's going to be worse. And to make it a little bit harder, I've also decided that for an extra 5 years in the save, provided how well the save is going, I also then have to try and win anything that Jose wins in game. Obviously, you won't do this at Spurs, but if he were to move on to a bigger and more successful club, then I'm so sorry, Spurs fans, all the new Spurs fans, or any Spurs fans that are watching are just going, what's his problem? What's his beef? I just like taking the mick out of them. Any trophy that Mourinho wins within this FM series, I then have to add that to this list. So at the end of every season, this list could potentially grow. So it's exciting because it's basically the battle of 2 managers and he's already got a 20-year head start. So however long his career lasts, that's how long mine's going to. But only if the save goes really well, okay? I might fail within the first 20 years. Let's get these out of the way first. So naturally we're starting in Portugal because that's where Jose's roots started from and I want to try and replicate this as much as I can. I'm not going to pick the exact same clubs, which is why I haven't picked Benfica and I have not picked Porto, despite them being the 2 best teams in Portugal. I have picked Sporting Lisbon, or Sporting CP as they are affectionately known. Yes, these are the guys that we're starting with. You probably told that from the intro because the badge flipped up, so I don't know why I'm doing this as if it's some sort of massive reveal. But yes, Sporting Lisbon is where we're going to be starting in the Portuguese Premier League. Or Primeira League. This is not a league I have ever played in. Okay, I've never played it. I have no idea what the style of football is like. I have no idea how good it is. It is ranked as the 6th best league in the world. And it's fair to say that Benfica and Porto have kind of got a tight grip on it because Sporting have not won it since 2001 to 2002, which is nearly 20 years now. So I'm going to have to do a lot of work to break through. And it's safe to say I've not exactly been given the resources to get me off to a good start. We've got no transfer budget and I've got a wage budget of 4.5k. Fortunately, though, we do have a massive squad. I've actually filtered out all the players that are away on loan at the moment. Okay, so this is actually the squad that we're working. There's a few players here that I've already had a look at that I'm thinking I can let go. And there's a few players here that I'm thinking, yes, I can build the team around them. They have got a fantastic youth academy. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes came from Sporting Lisbon, as well as many other top quality footballers. There's a few familiar names as well, like Sebastian Coates, who's actually very highly rated on this game in his peak right now. He'll be good for me here for another 2 years or so, just to try and get me through. Remember, we have to try and win 2 Portuguese titles. I'm up against the time limit here. If I don't do well and I take too long at different places, it's going to affect the career as I go on, okay? So I have to try and replicate as much of them as I can on the time frame. To make it harder, I was thinking I'd have to win the Champions League with a Portuguese club, but I thought the problem with that is just how difficult would that be? Do you know what I mean? I'm not Mourinho. As much as I want to try and pretend that I'm better than him, I'm not. Okay, so the likelihood of winning the Champions League with Sporting is highly unlikely. But if we progress really quickly, you never know. Maybe we can get into it. Maybe we can win it in the same year as we win the league for the second time. I don't know. We're not going to have a massive episode today. This has all obviously been a bit of an intro, setting everything up for you, setting up the idea and the style of the save. And I hope that you're all really on board with it. Of course, if you are, then let me know down in the comment section how you feel about it. Drop a like, subscribe, all those good things. The most important thing to realise then is we have a quick look at the squad, and then we can have a look at where we think that we do need to improve. I've already got some ideas. If anyone knows anything about Sporting Lisbon as well, please tell me, because I'm not the most up to date on what's going on with them. My hand is also disintegrating thanks to this wonderful green screen. Oh no, that worked now. I just look like an idiot. Always when I wear this shirt. Moral of the story is don't wear this bloody shirt. So as you can tell, midfield-wise, we're pretty solid in all fairness. We're not going to be playing 4-4-2. Don't panic. Or we might be, I don't know. I've developed some quite good 4-4-2 tactics. But for the most part, I think we've actually got a very good team. It's just not as good as Porto's or as Benfica's. We predicted to finish third in the league, which I can understand why. I think up front is where we really do need to focus. I don't really have an out-and-out quality striker, but there are a few players that I am really looking forward to playing with. Gonçalves is definitely one in the midfield. He looks like he could be the natural successor to Bruno Fernandes. We've got Palinha in the middle, who also looks very good. We've got a very young team. There aren't many players here that are that old. I think Quartes at 29 is actually one of the oldest, so not doing too badly there. Wings could also use a bit of work, but we have got one player who we're all very excited about, and I'm sure if you've played FM this year, you know all about him, and that is 18-year-old Nuno Mendes. Left back, it can be absolutely anything that he wants to be. It looks absolutely sensational, and you better believe that if I can afford it, he'll be coming with me wherever we go. At least I hope so. And the other player that I'm really excited to use is this chap, Gonçalo Inacio. 18 years old, looks like he could be very, very good. Physically at his age, absolutely exceptional. Already got some very good mentors as well, and the technicals are very solid. So it's going to be very interesting to see how we get on the save. We've started off with a decent team. I didn't want to make it too long, go for a kind of lower Portuguese team. Braga were the only other team that I was maybe contemplating doing it with, but I'm pretty happy with my choice of Sporting Lisbon. I hope that you all are too. Jose's already quaking in his boots. Remember, we're going to have to keep an eye on how he is getting on at Tottenham. And there he is, the main man. You can tell here, not fantastically brilliant coaching apart from the defending, but everywhere else is absolutely sensational. And if you're wondering if I'm going to play in a Jose Mourinho style, no, this needs to be an exciting series. Sorry, Jose. Expect plenty of jokes, plenty of banter, plenty of tears, plenty of tantrums, and plenty of drama. It's going to be an amazing series. I'm so glad that it's here. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to do a proper FM21 series. I know the Leicester one started off okay, but I just lost sort of interest in it, and I didn't really enjoy it. This one, though, I am well on board with, and I hope that you all can be too. So thank you very much for watching my first episode of Matching Mourinho here on the channel. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you haven't, please do remember to drop a like on the video, share and subscribe. Make sure you come up for the next episode where we will have done some transfers and we'll be playing our first game on camera. Until I see you then, make sure that you take care of yourselves, stay safe, have a wonderful Christmas, although there'll be an episode out before then, and stay cool. Bye! It's on, mate. It's on.